Welcome to Dallas, Texas. The sun is setting on the day before the final day of AU Pros Hoop Season number 2. We are 3 games away from crowning our 2023 champion, and said champion will put their name in the book of Unlimited. With that, we welcome you inside the Fair Park Coliseum, and we are going to take a look at the leaderboard, where we have a new name atop the leaderboard, and it is Nalissa Smith, followed by Odyssey Sims, Naz Hillman, and Isabel Harrison. Smith finally getting that coveted victory that escaped her on Wednesday. She also got some MVP points as well. Cheryl, your thoughts about this leaderboard as we head into our nightcap?
Listen, it's spicy. I am so excited. One thing I know, Odyssey Sims is not going to like being in that spot number 2 very long. So I look for her to be big tonight.
For 11 game days and counting, an AU record, mind you, Odyssey Sims has been in that top spot. How has she been able to do it, Cheryl?
Listen, Odyssey Sims has just done everything. It doesn't matter what week, what day, she is a flat-out bucket. She can step back, she can shoot the 3, she loves range, loves pushing in transition. Odyssey Sims can score in multiple ways. It doesn't matter who she's playing. The other reason is because she loves assists. She doesn't only like to score the basketball, she loves getting her teammates involved. Odyssey Sims has sat at the top of that leaderboard because she's done so many things for her team.
100%. Again, we're so glad to have you with us. If you were here for the first game, it was decided by 1 shot. We expect more drama here in the second game. Alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops, I'm Cindy Brunson. Mariluz Cook is the 3rd member of our broadcast team. We need to talk about Alicia Gray, because if Naz Hillman is going to continue to climb that leaderboard, her teammate for a 4th week has got to be clutch.
Yeah, Alicia Gray was all everything for Naz Hillman on Wednesday night, shooting 9 for 9 from the free throw line, but not only from the free throw line, she can just score the rock, shooting 3s, putting the ball down. She can get by just about anybody. Nice step back 3. She's very aggressive, plays with a lot of tenacity. Nice little turnaround jumper. If Naz Hillman is going to move up a couple of spots, Alicia Gray's got to be big.
Gray with 20 points or more 6 times this season. What will she do tonight? We are going to find out together. Grab your popcorn, settle into your easy chair. We've got lineups and tip next on the WNBA League Pass and the Women's Sports Network.
AU now presents an opportunity for women to stay here, to play in front of their families.
There hasn't been an option like this for women's basketball players in America. So I'm just super excited, 1, to be able to play stateside, and then 2, for my friends and family to be able to see me as well. Like, nobody's seen me play in America since I was, in college.
I said yes because I wanted the opportunity to play, and I've always wanted the opportunity to play domestically. I do not want to go overseas.
It warms my heart. A lot of people don't like overseas. I decided not to go overseas this year. I just didn't feel like it was right for me to do so.
It's definitely a game changer. I haven't played here in the States in a decade, since college, so it's a really great experience and a great thing for women's basketball, and I'm super excited about it.
Back here at the Fair Park Coliseum, Naz Hillman, the captain, one of a trio of 22-year-olds just making some hay here in Season 2, has starters listed as this: Tosh Cloud, Lexi Brown, Alicia Gray, and Jasmine Walker. For Team Sims, led by Odyssey Sims, it'll be Sid Colson, Essence Carson, Kirsten Bell, and India Jones. Our friends at the Caesars Sportsbook have put a line together for us, and Team Hillman is favored over Team Sims by 3.5. It was Team Harrison favored over Team Smith in Game 1, and Team Smith won. So take these odds with a grain of salt. Taking a look at the faces, Odyssey Sims knows exactly what she has to do scoring-wise, quarters wins-wise, game win-wise, because the standard has been set by new leaderboard leader, Nalissa Smith.
Yeah, listen, if I was playing, I would want to be that player that's playing in the second game. Because going into the game, I know exactly where I sit and what I need to do to reclaim my spot, because that's my spot.
I love how you just call it my spot. That's it. Our officiating crew, Blanca Burns, Sheree Mitchell, and Tim Green. We are ready to jump it up at the center circle. These teams are meeting for the 4th time in as many weeks, led by their captains. Sims 2 up and 1 down. And these two teams have alternated wins and losses as well. Alicia Gray off the mark. Battle for the rebound won by Lexi Brown. Quick rising fire by Gray. Lexi Brown thought about that 3. I see some new hair color on Kirsten Bell. I want to check that out. Hillman up and in. Ooh, that green is nice. Okay, Kirsten.
She came in with a new do.
Right? Everybody's fresh for the final week. Lay had the purple. Now we got some green. Team Hillman on top by 2. Tosh Cloud trying to harass and harangue Odyssey Sims. Clearly the mission for Naz Hillman and company is to not let 99 eat.
Well, that should be the mission of every team that plays Team Sims, is to find a way to try and slow her down, because you can't stop her.
Colson off the mark. Long rebound winds up with Essence Carson. And Colson calling out the play. Colson, a little hezzy. Shot clock getting low. She steps through. And what a nice find as India Jones finishes. She's coming off her first AU double-double on Wednesday. She had 10 and 11.
And Team Sims, they're coming out in a 2-3 zone.
Tosh Cloud trying to direct traffic. Gray thought about the 3, little hezzy. Ooh, that was nice.
That was all cotton.
Ah.
And she even hesitated for a minute.
I know, like she was unsure for a nanosecond. So Team Hillman with the lead. Carson answering from 3,
Okay,
just
school.
like that. Oh, I like that, old school. That's
Okay,
gonna
old
stick.
school.
That's
Yeah.
gonna stick. Carson set a career high for AU, 21 points, 8 rebounds. That was on last Saturday. Cloud leaving it for her captain.
Great pass. Tosh, great attack. Bring it back out and find Naz Hillman down low for an easy layup.
Kirsten Bell, triple on the way, too strong, and here comes Gray looking for teammates in blue. Hillman almost lost the handle, gathers, and earns a trip to the free throw line. You're shaking your head, Cheryl, why?
Now that's tough. That's just tough. And Alicia Gray is tough as well. She's like, I don't know, what do I do? And Kirsten Bell's like, well, shoot it. She said, okay, I will. In essence, Carson, old school, I see you. That's nice.
So it's Naz Hillman to the free throw line where she's shooting 80% here at AU. Fun little stat. She is 4-0 on Fridays coming into this game.
Well, let's see if she stays that way.
Right now,
To me,
she's got the lead 10-5.
To me, it looks like the game plan for Team Hillman coming in was, we are going to feed you inside and let you eat until you get full, Naz. Keep eating.
Hillman with the block starting the offense. Gray, she knew it when she let it go.
Ooh. Let's be
Quickly with
cock energy.
I'm telling you. Already with 6 quick points. Odyssey Sims. Quickly double team, bouncing to Cloud, out to Carson for 3. Terrific ball movement. Ball is poked away, goes out of bounds, and it will turn over to Team Hillman. 2 defenders on Odyssey Sims every time she touches the ball.
Well, they might want to put 2 defenders on Alicia Gray every time she touches it because she is stroking it from deep.
Alicia Gray has made 38 straight free throws as well, and she was 9 for 9 on Wednesday. A big part of the reason why Team Hillman was able to come back and win. Jasmine Walker, a big part of that victory as well, as her last couple of weeks of AU have just been lights out.
Yeah, she is definitely ready to go join the Seattle Storm.
100%. Colson misses everything. She's shaking her head like, wait a minute, we weren't doing what we were supposed to be doing offensively. And she knows as the point guard.
You know, when you look at Odyssey's team, it's besides Kirsten Bell, like she pretty much has a whole new team.
6 new faces, as a matter of fact, in gold for her in this final week 5. Sims, triple on the way, off the mark. Walker is there for the rebound. And Team Hillman dominating this first quarter of play so far, up by double figures. Lexi Brown reversing, but doesn't get the bucket to fall. And now Sims and company have an opportunity to cut into this double-digit lead. Sims bouncing, trying to shake Hillman, gets the roll.
That's tough. Odyssey said, I am tired of playing with y'all right
She
now.
was tired of that 10-0 run.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Like, okay, you've had your fun. Time for me to go to work.
Again, let's not forget, she is not sitting on that #1 spot. She is 2.
Yeah, she is not happy about that for sure. So it is Team Hillman on top, 15-7. Oh, Colson left it just short. Cloud trying to take advantage of numbers. Nice recovery defensively by Team Sims. Cloud, mid-range, no. Battle for the rebound. Bell poking it to Sims. And here comes the team in gold. Oh, the hezzy, the stutter, the teardrop. Boom, boom, and boom.
Oh my goodness.
Lexi Brown, 3 on the way. Hoop wouldn't have it, and Kirsten Bell is there for the rebound.
Sometimes there's nothing you can say.
No.
Just shake your head a little bit.
Bell, triple, Gray is there, and here comes the team in blue. Jasmine Walker doesn't get the roll. That fast break was perfect except for the basket.
Beautiful pass, no dribble.
Describe this for me, please.
Besides shaking my head, Odyssey Sims did not come to play with y'all today. Pushing in transition, a nice little crossover, and 1, baby.
Hall there for another rebound. Leaving it for Burton, back to Hull for 3, who has also made 6 3-pointers today.
I see you, Lexi.
Every moment really does count. Every quarter you get points, every half, every possession, every pass, you know, everything has a really important meaning in the scope of how you do here. And so for me, I think something I've been working on is being really efficient. Being efficient means making more shots than you're missing, passing the ball, having more assists than you have turnovers, having a positive impact when you're in the game. After each game, you'll be able to see that so drastically, I think even more than you would have in a normal game, because all those points really matter.
I think for AU to be partnering with the WNBA and to be able to have fans watch our games on League Pass, it speaks to the fact that the W can see the impact that AU is making and will continue to make. This is for women's basketball as a whole.
To see the growth of the women's game, and that AU and the W don't have to be in competition. They can actually be like supplementary to each other. It's just a win-win all around.
Fans can go from the W season straight into AU and you don't miss anything, you don't miss a beat.
The fans are in for a treat, and I hope that this partnership continues for a long time to come.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball is brought to you by the Air National Guard. To learn how you can serve your way, head to goang.com.
All right, well, we are going to be crowning a champion tomorrow night. It's interesting to see the way that the leaderboard is shaking up. We're going to see 4 of the top 4 that are going to have medals, and it's going to be very exciting. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Now, somebody else that's looking forward to tomorrow night is Odyssey Sims, Team Gold captain. Now, she's been at the top of the leaderboard throughout the entire season. I had the opportunity to chat with her this morning. So originally, her team was not planning on taking a shoot around, but she changed her mind at the last minute, said that they needed to do some adjustments preparing for today. Now, Odyssey also told me, in addition to being just really confident about taking the champion title away tomorrow night, that she's just happy to have Kirsten Bell back on her team after KB spent some time as a captain for the first time this season. So she's relieved to have KB back despite not having Jordan Canada on her team for the first time this season. Again, said with being at the top of the leaderboard all season long that she's not going to let that spot go. Utter confidence, told me that she's the one that's going to walk away as the champion at the end of the season tomorrow night.
We love spicy. Thanks so much, Mariluz. Appreciate that. Naz Hillman grabbing the rebound, and here comes Team Hillman. Baseball pass, and Lexi Brown with the finish. She hits the deck, wondering why she didn't get the foul, but will take the bucket for sure as Team Hillman adds to its lead, up 17-9. Team Hillman has led by as many as 10.
Just like Odyssey Sims said, she is going to get that championship. Naz Hillman said, I might have a thing or two to say about that, Miss Sims.
Naz Hillman might not win it, but she's going to determine who will.
Oh,
Between
absolutely
Smith
she
and
will.
Sims, yeah.
She's going to have a huge say-so in that.
Alicia Gray, that mid-range in and out. Rebecca Harris has checked in for the team in gold and is running the point. Odyssey Sims, 3 on the way. Falls down, seems to be okay. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the team in gold. Christy Bellick checking in for Odyssey Sims and company as India Jones takes a seat. It'll be the captain bringing the ball inbounds, out of bounds. Taj Cole has checked in for Naz Hillman's group, along with the OG, Ty Young.
She is the OG.
Harris leaves it short. Bell gets it back to her. Bellick, baseline jumper, off the mark. Cloud is there.
Christy Bellick didn't even get a chance to get warm before she was taking her shot.
I'm telling you what, she wanted to help a personal leaderboard. Gray with a nice finish at the cup as we take a look at the leaderboard. And Alyssa Smith on top for now, with Odyssey Sims right behind her. Rebecca Harris getting it to Essence Carson. Remember, positive basketball plays, award players, negative plays, ding players. And the biggest way to move up the leaderboard is by winning quarters and winning games. You get 50 points per player on the roster on the individual leaderboard for quarter wins, where Team Hillman is winning this quarter by 10. And you get 150 points for winning the game. Terrific finish by Kristen Bell. Wow.
Those two just have such great chemistry and such a great connection.
Alicia Gray trying to turn the corner. Cole, long 3 on the way. In and out. Bellick.
Box out by Bellick.
Nice lead pass to Odyssey Sims. She gets the roll. She is so fast with that first step.
Such a great outlet pass by Bellick to Sims, and she just body control. She finds a way to finish without fouling.
And how was it great on the outlet pass? Because I don't think we talk about this enough. For me, it was how she led Odyssey. Odyssey ran to the ball. She didn't have to stop to get it.
Absolutely. She didn't run backwards also. So especially when you're trying to get out in transition, throw your guard a long outlet pass, make them go get it. And Christy Bellick did a really nice job of doing that.
It's Cole off the front end of the rim, and here comes Odyssey Sims and company. Now it's just a 2-possession game. Cole whistled for the personal foul with 1:29 to go here in the first quarter. A reminder, it's not too late to get your 2023 AU basketball gear, but you don't want to wait. There are limited quantities on several items, including the basketball drip crew neck, and they are going fast. So go to shop.auprosports.com before they are all gone. So the lead is down to 6. It was once double digits for Team Hillman. Shot clock into single digits. It's Bell off the mark. Wanted a foul, didn't get it, and here comes Alicia Gray, the hezzy, and stripped by Essence Carson, the free agent, trying to bounce ahead to her guard, Rebecca Harris, and I think that's just a matter of those two players not being familiar with one another. With the 6 new players on the gold roster, because that was a beautiful idea by Essence.
Oh, it was. It's kind of the situation of Christy Bellick throwing the outlet pass to Odyssey. Great chemistry. They know each other. Odyssey Sims and Rebecca Harris, I mean,
Essence Carson.
School.
Yeah.
Old school. and Rebecca Harris, not so much.
Right.
So instead of Rebecca just running, she stays and Essence throws it out of bounds.
Now they're going to ticket Harris for the personal foul, just getting a little too much body into Gray, which is kind of the only way you can slow Leash down, to be fair. So it'll be the personal foul, and it will send Team Hillman to the free throw line. So Gray steps up. She's made 38 straight free throws. Yeah, that's right. I'm not the kiss of death. I've been watching her. Look, she has been locked in from the stripe. She helped win the game Wednesday night from the free throw line. Every time she got fouled, she was true.
Her shot tonight is just like, it's just spot on. Not that it's not every other night, but it's, I don't know what she ate, what she drank, if she talked to Dawn Staley, I don't know what she did.
She's into double figures with 10. Essence Carson, are you kidding me? Somebody sign her. She is a free agent and has got moves for days.
Not to mention her veteran leadership that she could bring to the squad.
Speaking of sign her, ooh, Kalia Robinson colliding with Odyssey Sims, who goes down hard. Robinson picking up her first personal foul.
It's a great block up top. She got all ball, but she did get her down low with the body.
So that puts Sims in the penalty for the rest of the way. So they'll be shooting Odyssey to the free throw line. She gets the first one to go. No surprise, she's shooting better than 85% from the stripe this season.
It's hard to believe that she only won 1 quarter on Wednesday.
Yeah, that was it, and it was a dominating win. They won by double digits after losing the first quarter by double digits. Speaking of, it is a 4-point lead for Team Hillman here in the first quarter. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Taj Cole recognizing that those 50 points per player on the roster are up for grabs. On the miss, battle for the rebound, won by Harris, and she pokes it off of Cole, so it will be Team Sims basketball. Now the margin is 4, so unless you're fouled on a 3, you really can't go for the tie here. Rebecca Harris from half court. And that is how the first quarter ends, as Team Hillman wins the quarter and the 50 points per player on the roster that go along with the quarter victory. So Naz Hillman and company off to a good start, looking to win 2 quarters in a row. You know, Odyssey Sims and company will have something to say about that. Come on back for the second quarter. Woo, we got another good one. Young, blocked in the mid-range by Izzy. Cole with her head up, leaving it for Burkholder. Sin with the spin and the finish.
Meeting Simone Augustus for the first time, like as a kid, very starstruck. Meeting her as an adult, still starstruck. Simone is just like on top of everything that she's done for the game, everything that she's done for LSU, the WNBA. Her character and her person is what like stands out to me the most. Having a conversation with her, you don't feel like one in a million, you feel like one of one. And I just feel like the way that she impacts each individual person and makes each individual person feel special is something that like you don't find too often in superstars. So humbly, I say that Simone is like one of my favorite people of all time, and that goes on court and off court.
All I wanna do is win, win, win. All I wanna do is...
I want to be the champion.
It is Odyssey Sims World, and we are just living in it.
All I wanna do is...
I want to come out on top.
Smith to beat the buzzer!
I have that faith in myself that I will win Athletes Unlimited this season.
Bucket is good by Nas.
I want to go for the #1 spot.
When you have to find it deep down within yourself.
Smith, of course she did.
I came here to compete.
Odyssey 4-3.
To be a champion, you have to want to compete, and you have to have the will to win. The feeling of winning, everyone craves that.
It is all about the winning. Right now, Nalissa Smith in the driver's seat atop the leaderboard, but Odyssey Sims has 3 more quarters to play to catch Smith. Naz Hillman is right there as well. If Naz sweeps all 4 quarters and her team can win this game, things are going to get very interesting heading into tomorrow night's final doubleheader of the season, Cheryl.
Would you expect anything less?
No, I would not. And I love season 2 compared to season 1, much more drama. Like Tiana Hopkins, to her absolute credit, had that thing on vapor lock, and it was just a matter of when, not if. Now, all kinds of consternation in play because nobody knows what's going to happen. And right now, Odyssey Sims, who's been sitting pretty for 11 game days in a row with a leaderboard lead, needs help. Somebody has got to help her win at least a couple of quarters, or she may become irrelevant because she can't win quarters.
I can't even imagine that we're having that conversation because, to your point, she's been so dominant. She's been winning quarters. She's been winning games.
She's led in scoring. She's the assist leader.
Yes.
She comes into this game just 3 assists shy of 100. So to those at home saying, oh, she doesn't pass the ball. No, boo-boo, she does.
Oh, no, she has some assists, lots of them.
Yes.
But lost the first quarter, so that's 50 points. That's already down the drain for Odyssey Sims.
Right. Natasha Cloud putting her team up by 4. New player in a 4-team Sims, Saraya McGuire, number 36. That shot off the mark. Cloud thought about the long pass, pulls it back. Gray getting it inside to her captain. Second effort, drawing the personal foul. Looks like they're going to get McGuire for this personal. So it'll be Naz Hillman stepping back to the free throw line. Unique feature here on Athletes Unlimited is our chair chats, and we have a grizzled veteran in the chair in her second season with AU Pro Hoops. It is Taj Cole. Taj, how you doing?
Good. What's up, y'all?
Nothing much, man. You've been into double figures 5 times this season. What's different about this season compared to last?
This season, I'm really just trying to master my role. You know, last season finishing 10th in the league, dominating offensively. You know, this season we got, you know, better veteran players coming to the league, so my role is kind of changing. So just trying to figure out how to master whatever role, whatever my teammates need to be. So defensively, I can get after it. Offensively, I can score. Being a great teammate. So, yeah.
So, what's up, Taj?
What up? My favorite.
I was drinking water, sorry. I didn't speak before.
We're trying to hydrate here, Taj.
So,
we got to keep up with you guys.
So I know you said just trying to master your role, right? And because the teams change every week, how do you know what that role is?
I mean, it's been changing weekly. You know, it's so many guards in this league. Last year we had Kalani, Drew Edelman. We have, you know, a lot of posts, but so many guards here that we kind of got to share that role. So I got to figure out a way how to separate myself. So whether that's shooting 3, whether it's being a great defensive player, or whatever my team, you know, may need me to do.
So I'm glad you said that, because I don't even know if this is a question. It's more of a statement. What I have seen from you this season in comparison to last season. Like last season, you were hungry. You were like, nah, I belong here. This is what I need to do. And for some reason this year, I see a different Taj. And I don't understand why, because that hasn't changed. You still belong here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you so much. I believe I haven't lost faith at all. I'm still that dog. I still have that in me. But
we saw it that night. You dropped 29.
I'm very capable of doing that. But you know, like this year is different. I just want to win. I just want to win, and you know, I just want to be an all-around player. And you know, I think this role is definitely preparing me for the W this season. I don't think I'm going to go in the W and be an immediate starting point guard. If I am, that would be cool. But if not, I'm going to know how to master my role, because I think that was the message for me this season.
I love that. It's
a
7-0 run for your team in blue. What's working for you guys offensively?
That corner 3. That's my girl.
Listen, you are not going to come over here and sit in my chair and do my job.
I'm psychic like that.
No, ma'am.
That's Lexi Brown. I appreciate y'all so much.
I love it. Essence Carson, 3 on the way. That's good to answer Lexi Brown.
Love you, Cheryl.
I love you back.
All right, she's got to go. Thanks so much, Taj Cole. Taj Cloud gets the roll and earns an opportunity for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Another dominating start for Team Hillman in quarter number 2 after winning quarter number 1 by 4 points and pocketing that 50 points per player for winning the quarter on the individual leaderboard. It will be Cloud at the free throw line, where she is stroking it to the tune of 90%. So she gets 10 points for that free throw make, as you are rewarded for positive plays and dinged for negative ones here at Athletes Unlimited. Odyssey Sims, ball poked away, and it goes over to Team Hillman.
So that turnover, minus 10 points.
Ouch.
That's why I get excited when I look at the leaderboard, because to your point last year, Tiana Hawkins, we were like, okay, let's talk about who's going to finish second, third, and fourth, because Tiana has it.
Oh, it was
sewn up.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And this year, I'm going to say 1 through 4 for sure, maybe 1 through 5. It's still anybody's game.
Yes.
And if Odyssey Sims cannot find a way to win more quarters, it's going to be a hard road for her.
It's going to get real sticky. Team Smith, led by Nalissa Smith, putting her atop the leaderboard with 5,948 points. So she's sitting pretty in the 1 spot, waiting to find out what happens in this game. Does Odyssey Sims fall back to 3? Does Nas Hillman perhaps move up to 2? And even Chase Smith at the top? This has all the makings.
What say ye?
I think Team Sims, led by Odyssey, they just have to have a moment where they decide, like Izzy Harrison did on Wednesday night, all we have to do is win the quarter and everything else will take care of itself. That's the mindset and mantra that the team in gold needs to have tonight and tomorrow.
Well, yeah, and Odyssey, I know what she's going for, but she can't put that much pressure on herself.
Lexi Brown is down and in some discomfort as the fast break goes and doesn't work, but an official is stopping play. Let's take a look at Lexi and see if she is okay. Our training staff is led by Natalie Trotter here at Athletes Unlimited. And the Duke product, I think it's her ankle. Yeah, she just seems to not be right and doesn't want to get up. And I don't blame her. Want to be very careful with everything that supports that golden arm that shoots those threes. Shout out to everybody here on the ground with us in Dallas that does such a great job here at the Fair Park Coliseum and supporting our 44 AU pro women's basketball players. Nice to see her walking off. Sometimes I have been told it is the shock of going down and feeling something different that is scarier than the actual injury itself.
Well, and it was a loose ball. Her and Odyssey both going for it. I thought initially Odyssey fell on her ankle, but I think she just landed on it wrong.
Yeah. So it's nice to see her up again. She'll get addressed by the training staff here. And we will continue to play on. Team Hillman on top comfortably in the quarter by 8 and in the game by a dozen. Tosh Cloud, little hezzy. Turn around? No. Kirsten Bell just let the ball fall to her after a great box out. Odyssey Sims bouncing to Carson for 3 off the heel, and Walker is there for the rebound. Carson can't believe the whistle blew.
Essence looks good.
She looks great.
Like you can tell that she's healthy. She feels good. Like she's just moving much better than she was early on in the season.
She looks like 2016 LA Sparks good title, like all of that. Gray at the rim, no. Mendia Jones is there. What can Jones give Team Sims today? She's coming off a big game on Wednesday and needs to produce, and she does.
That's what she can give Team Sims.
She came through with her first double-double in AU on Wednesday night. Here she's working.
Just doing a nice job, taking her time, running the lane, nice little shot fake, up and under, drawing the foul from Naz Hillman.
Lawrenceville, Georgia native, product of Texas A&M. Gets that free throw to go, completing the three-point play. And so the lead shrinks in this quarter. Now it's down to 5. Cloud whipping it to Gray. Odyssey Sims with the rebound. Sims recognizing time and score and where her team is in this quarter. Cole trying to keep up. Odyssey doesn't get the shot to go, but the move to get there was ridiculous. Cole all by herself up and in.
You gotta have someone back to protect the basket. Odyssey goes all the way to the hole and nobody gets back to protect the basket.
So the lead back to 7 for Team Hillman in this quarter. Nice bounce pass, pocket pass for Jones. She can't finish, and Hillman is there for the rebound. And had a look on her face like, look, you tried to make that shot, you missed. Get out my way.
She did.
Right?
Yes, she did.
Jasmine Walker for 3. No. Battle for the loose ball, won by Cole. Terrific effort and energy. Cloud triple is true.
Nice pass. Good hustle.
Taj Cole tripping up Odyssey Sims, and Odyssey is pounding the floor. Really hope that she is okay. We're gonna have an official review. Facilitator Simone Augustus is off the bench, as is head athletics trainer Natalie Trotter and her group. All eyes on number 99 as she just tries to steady herself We're going to take a look at Odyssey and step aside. It is Team Hillman on top by 14.
The initial call is a foul on Team Hillman's number 14, Taj for second. Third team foul charged to Team Hillman.
My athlete cause this year is Beyond Type 1. It's a foundation for type 1 diabetes, which hits directly home for me with my older sister, Crystal.
I am playing for the Black Heart Association, and I am playing for it because I think it is so important to be educated on heart health, especially in the Black community.
The cause I chose to play for is the Ronald McDonald House in LA, and I wanted to play for this cause is because I really love kids and the youth, and I think it's extremely important to give back, and I think what Ronald McDonald is doing is super important, especially for kids who are struggling with illness.
The cause I'm playing for this season is the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, and I chose this because Kobe has had such a big impact on women's sports and promoting women's sports, and I just think that's what we need more of in the world, and that's something I want to play more for.
Athletes Unlimited is working with a nonprofit, Culture City, to be sensory certified. What that means is for anybody coming into our venues with sensory needs, say PTSD or autism or dementia, they're going to come in, they're going to have a welcoming experience. Had training from Culture City, all of our staff are trained. We've got these great sensory inclusion bags. They've got some headphones and some other fidgets and so forth. We've got an amazing sensory inclusive space. If somebody needs a little quiet time, they can come in, take some space in the venue. We want to make sure that anyone who comes to our venue is going to have a wonderful experience, and that is inclusive for everybody involved. That's a commitment for Athletes Unlimited. Anyone who comes to our venue should be having fun, should be enjoying themselves, and it's up to us to make that experience what they need. So we're really excited, we're really proud of being sensory certified by Culture City, and it's going to be a great season.
Welcome back to Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball. Before we stepped aside, we saw Odyssey Sims go down hard. The play was reviewed, and it was just ruled a common foul. Cheryl, what do you see on this play here?
I think it's two players just going for the basketball. I don't think Taj did anything like malicious. She was going for the ball.
And the officiating crew has agreed with you, so it'll be a personal foul against Cole. So now Cole has 2 personal fouls against her, and Odyssey Sims, more importantly, is upright and back participating in the game. Odyssey Sims comes into this game as the leading scorer in AU, as well as the assist leader. Shot clock into single digits. She sees blue everywhere she looks, doesn't get the roll, but gets the rebound, put back. What an effort by Odyssey.
Listen, Odyssey Sims is a competitor.
She's into double figures with 10. And now Taj Cole and Essence Carson get tangled up.
Like Odyssey was determined that she was going to get all the way to the hole, misses the first one, stays in, gets the offensive rebound, puts it back for an easy 2.
So Essence Carson and Ty Young tangled up, sending Ty Young to the free throw line.
So you said we had OG and old school?
You said that. Young surprisingly missing at the free throw line, better than 70% on the season. Doesn't get the second one. Kirsten Bell grabbing the rebound. Sydney Colson on the run, looking for teammates in gold. Finds Bell, kicking it to Bellick. Baseline jumper is nice.
Great ball movement. That's what Team Sims need. They need more of that, getting more players involved offensively.
Tasha Gray at the cup. So Team Hillman's lead is now 20-12 here in this second quarter. Odyssey Sims shut out in the quarter department so far in this game, as that is the way a player accrues the most points. But of course, if you continue to score every time you have the basketball in your hand, that's helpful as well. Odyssey now has a dozen.
Well, so with Odyssey, if you're not going to get a lot of quarter wins, then you've got to find a way to get your stats up. Points, rebounds, assists, steals.
Naz Hillman with an opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
The ball movement, Sid to Bell. Bell says, I see you, Belloc, for a nice shot in Odyssey. My goodness, just so nice with the basketball in her hands. Good finish at the rim.
Thanks to everybody out there watching on the WNBA's League Pass and the Women's Sports Network. Team Hillman on top 43-31. Make that 44-31 as Hillman gets the roll on the free throw. She's comfortably into double figures now. She's got 13. Nice pass from Carson to Belloc.
Good pass, good catch, good finish in traffic for Belloc.
Sims imploring her team to pick up almost three-quarter court to slow Naz Hillman and company down. Ty Young rebound putback is good.
I see you, OG.
Odyssey Sims, little stutter step, and they're gonna get Cole with the foul as Odyssey hits the deck hard one more time. A reminder, be a part of the celebration of Champions Week. We are offering the opportunity to win an autographed jersey by Kelsey Mitchell, also known as the record holder for single season makes from three. For complete rules and to register, all you have to do is go to auprosports.com/sweepstakes. Sign up now for your chance to win. Carson thought about the three, puts it on the deck, trying to shake Gray, which is not easy to do. Cole with the rebound. Hillman, the three.
Okay, Captain. And she is going to let everybody know, yes, ma'am, I can do that too.
That was just her third three of this AU Pro Hoop season. Odyssey Sims wants to call timeout. Tosh Cole really likes being up in the grill of Odyssey Sims. Like, send her mail there. She enjoys it.
She has accepted the challenge of being the one to slow Odyssey Sims down. Tosh finding the captain, Naz Hillman. I see you. I see you. She is like, did y'all see that?
It is aspirations trees for threes for every triple made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season. Aspiration is committed to planting 10 trees. Heading into this week, 3,620 trees have been committed this season thanks to Aspiration support. Naz Hillman adding to that total. In fact, Team Hillman has hit 5 triples today, and Team Sims just 2. Taking a look at the leaderboard in the top 5, Odyssey Sims has scored her way back into the #1 position, eclipsing Nalissa Smith, who started this second game of the doubleheader in the top spot. Now Odyssey Sims needs to concentrate on winning quarters and possibly this game if she wants to hang on to that top spot.
Oh no, she absolutely does. Naz Hillman could find herself in the second or top spot after this game, depending on how many quarters they can win and if they end up winning the game.
50 points per player on the roster for winning a quarter and 150 points for winning the game. Kalaya Robinson is in the building.
And Tosh Cloud celebrating, loving the bucket by Kalaya Robinson.
Belloc with 3 defenders around her.
That's basic basketball. Nice shot fake, let the defenders go by, and then finish.
So it's a gigantic lead in the game and in the quarter with under a minute to go for Team Hillman. Cole, triple is true. She and Tosh Cloud connecting beautifully. Sims. They can't win this quarter, but can Odyssey produce more personal stat points? Sims with the take. Doesn't get the roll. I think she was surprised that she was so wide open at the cup.
No doubt she was expecting somebody to come over and help.
Cole trying to match, doesn't get the roll as well. Cloud getting the basketball. Odyssey Sims in her hip pocket. Shot clock and game clock almost identical as the second quarter winds down. Kalaya blocked by Essence. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Under 5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cole with her toe on the line. No, that's a shot clock violation. And it will turn over to Odyssey Sims and company. So now Odyssey just trying to pad her personal stats. They can't win the quarter. They will be down at the half. Odyssey double team. Cloud and Cole on her. Odyssey, it's good if it goes, and it does not. That is how the first half will end. Team Hillman in control, up 54-35 in the game, and have pocketed 50 quarter wins after winning 50 points for winning the first quarter and 50 points for winning the second quarter as well. So what adjustments can Team Sims make? We'll find out when we bring you the third quarter. But first, it's time for the halftime show with Mary Lou's Cook. Enjoy.
Having my son with me, it's an amazing feeling. Just to be a parent, have him experience and be able to come on my basketball journey with me. Athletes Unlimited takes care of parents. They actually welcome parents.
Parenting a 2-year-old, my wife and I are both full-time working parents. If you're in market, we'll make sure you have the car. Do you need a car seat? Do you need a crib? You want to know that your family's taken care of.
Now that he's growing, almost 3, he's understanding a little bit more, like when I was working. I just want my son to be successful and to be proud of his mom as a professional athlete.
Welcome to the Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops halftime show. I'm Mary Lou's Cook, coming to you from Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas, where every moment counts. And Team Hillman is certainly making every single moment count as they have the lead 54-35 over Team Sims. Exciting one happening here at Fair Park Coliseum. Now, Naz Hillman is an AU rookie, but you wouldn't even know it. She has served as a captain consistently since week 2. And part of the consistency that has existed within her team has been found in Alicia Gray, her teammate that she will have in Atlanta moving forward. So I sat down with her to talk about how she's been drafting Alicia Gray and finding that chemistry with her every single week since week 2, as well as her rookie season and what has been making her so successful. Let's take a look.
You got your first pick with Alicia Gray. We're seeing some of the other captains kind of thrown off a little bit with some of the people that they were put into a position to have to pick. So to have that continuity with Alicia, how important is that for you in this final week?
Yeah, it's super important. It's funny that you say that. Actually, some of the Orange team came up to me and was like, you're building a cult, because I have basically the same team. My starters, I've played with all of them at least one time since we've been here. But that was important to me. It's hard enough to mesh 11 new girls every single week. Like, why do that if you don't have to? So I try to build my base, and Alicia's a big part of that base. But yeah, Izzy really shook it up this week and really threw the other captains off. I was just happy she didn't take my pick for the final week. If I could get most of the girls that I played with before, that was my game plan going into the week, and I think it makes a difference. As you saw, we just battled back. We knew each other's tendencies, and it got us back into that game.
How are you feeling in week 5?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go home. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still young in that aspect, so as where I need to go home sometimes. But I really enjoyed my time. But I'm still super excited for these next 2 games. It's like that contrast. So I'm ready to go home, but these 2 games are gonna be super competitive, and I'm ready for them. But I'm still in it. I'm not going. I'm not checked out yet. But I know when the day comes to go home, I'll be like, I'm in my own bed.
What have you learned about yourself being here in Dallas for 6 weeks when you include the scrimmage week?
I want to get into coaching when I'm done playing basketball, and this just really solidified it. Just how much I enjoy putting my plays in and gathering a group of women who have the same goals in mind. And a lot of my coaching style has really come out in these couple of weeks, but also, seeing my game grow of the things that I've done in the off season.
Naz Hillman certainly making every single moment count here at Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas. Now, taking a look at her week 1, where she wasn't a captain, compared to everything that she's done since then, she has nearly doubled her points per game that she has been averaging. Her field goal percentage has gone down, but we do see that she's attempting more field goals per game, again, doubling the amount there. And then rebounding a little more than she was in week 1. Again, been a captain since the start of week 2. Been a lot of fun to watch her play. Her IQ is off the charts when it comes to the sport of basketball. Now, tomorrow is closing night of Champions Week and the last chance to come see AU basketball in person. And it is also Fan Appreciation Night. The first 250 fans will receive a replica Champions medal giveaway. Plus, see the post-game medal ceremony. You can come see Athletes Unlimited Basketball live in Dallas, Texas. You can buy your tickets today at auprosports.com/tickets. Now, Naz Hillman, again, making every single moment count. 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Mary Louise Cook here on your halftime coverage. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more AU Pro Hoops halftime coverage.
It's an honor. Listen, there were so many great women that came before me who opened doors for me and every single one of us. And so I just feel like that's part of my mission, part of my purpose is continue to do my part so that these young women have bigger and better and more opportunities than I had growing up. So it's absolutely very humbling and an incredible honor for me to be on that wall amongst some amazing, incredible women. For me to now be on the other side and I'm watching the game and I'm still a part of the game, but to give them advice, to listen to them, to watch them, it's very humbling for me, and I am extremely honored. I'm so grateful that I get an opportunity to still be around the game, first of all, but so many young, talented, incredible women, and I feel like I did a little bit. Right, I had just a tiny part to play with where we are, and it's up to all of these women to continue to push the needle forward and help continue to grow the game.
Air Hearn for three. She knew that was good. The back pedal said it all.
Last year with Athletes Unlimited Season 1, my mentality was kind of like a barrier for me, more like an obstacle. And this year, like how you see my energy is different, you know, so my mentality it's better. My confidence is here. When I meet Air, when I am confident in myself, I have the potential to be so unstoppable, and just the thought of that makes my heart smile.
Welcome back to the AU Pro Hoops halftime show. I'm Mary Luce Cook on your coverage. Got a great game for you here between Team Hillman and Team Sims. Taking a look at our MVP winners from our last game, we have Courtney Williams walking away as MVP 1 after shooting the game winner to put her team ahead by 1 to come away with the win. Nalissa Smith, the captain, MVP 2, and Crystal Bradford, MVP 3. I'm joined now by MVP 1. We've got her here, Courtney Williams. My goodness, I know that you've been doing this before. You've been clutch, and down the stretch, you were the one to get the bucket that put your team ahead. What is key for you to maintain your composure at a high pressure moment, but not high pressure for you? So how do you keep it low pressure?
I think my confidence. You know, I'm confident in every shot that I take. I think it's gonna go in. It don't matter how much time on the clock. If I shoot it, I think it's going in.
And for the record, there were 3 seconds on the clock, so that was a pretty clutch one for your team. Now, Courtney, to be able to not only contribute that one, but it was 16 points total that you contributed to the win. What do you think was working well for you today?
I think I got my shot going a little bit early on, just making sure we stayed down on defense, let our defense fuel our offense. So I think, you know, obviously they went on a run and came back, but I think we kept our composure and we came out with the win.
Now, to bounce back from your loss on Wednesday, this was the second time that the group was playing all together. What adjustments did this team make heading into game 2 of this week?
We need to finish games. I think that was all of our mentality. Like, we made sure we have to finish these games. I think we get early starts, and somehow, some way, we always fumble the bag. So we had to just make sure we ain't fumble it this time around.
There was no fumbling of that bag. Now, I want to talk about your captain, Nalissa Smith, because she's up there at the top of the leaderboard. I know that your team wants to play for her, because I've talked to some of your teammates, and those quarter wins and those game wins mean everything. What is it about Nalissa Smith that makes you want to fight for her?
Man, Liz told us she lost her last 3 games. So we said, man, we got to go get you one. We got to go get you one. I was talking to her all game, like, Liz, we got to get you one. Like, no way we let you, because, you know, obviously it's a team sport, so if we lose as a team, that's going to mess up. And she at the top, so we couldn't let that happen, man, so we had to tighten up.
All right, bag was not fumbled for Team Orange today. Courtney Williams, congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Courtney Williams, the only captain that has gone 3-0 in Athletes Unlimited history. VGM, she said, talk to me. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more Team Hillman versus Team Sims.
Is it a juice, some secret recovery tool we don't know about, a diet that allows you to play 30 minutes night after night? You're one of the only people who can do it for 5 weeks.
There's no secret. You know, I think this was something I was ready for, I guess. I was really looking forward to season 2, especially coming off season 1. I just was feeling good coming in, just week 1, full of energy. I'm just loving basketball. It's just hitting different for me at this point in my life.
You say hitting different. When you think about Odyssey Sims season 1, has something changed, whether as the player, as the captain, or not at all?
I had a year last year to get my feet wet with being a captain for 3 weeks out of the 5, and me being a captain the entire time. I came into it, I guess, like I have more of a strategy, different mindset with how I picked my team, how I wanted to play. I think that was the biggest thing. Having my style of play set first and then picking the people that I knew could play with my style of play. And I think it's just been working to my advantage leading up into the last week.
3 to tie the game. Odyssey 4-3.
When people look back at this season, whether it's your teammates, facilitators, or fans, what do you hope they say about this run that you had?
I'm still really good at basketball. I think some people think I fell off, but I haven't. I think my numbers show for themselves, and what I've done, AU speaks volumes. So I just let my game talk. Everything else will show for itself.
Back here at the Fair Park Coliseum, about to start the third quarter. Team Hillman in control. Tash Cloud and Danny McCray are mic'd up, so we are going to go into the game with Air National Guard.
But we might have you off of this list.
And then if they don't, we come into this.
Into a low ball screen with me and Nas.
Yep, and then you were saying Lexi get in front of 40 to have a stack coming across?
Yeah, if we can. If not, Lexi just be the outlet, and then 40 you can still go get AG afterwards.
What? What? Yes, Christy! Great job! Get in there. Easy money. It's working, baby.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops. I am Cindy Brunson. We're so very glad to have you along the way. What does Odyssey Sims and company have to do to get off the deck in this game?
Someone else has to step up and help Odyssey. Team Hillman came in saying Odyssey Sims will not beat us.
Right.
Who's that player going to be?
She is double teamed every time she touches the basketball. And you saw Danny McCray cheerleading. Look, she's capable. She has scored in double figures several times. She can help. So can Kirsten Bell, who comes out punching and scores the first basket of the second half. Team Hillman with a bevy of runs during that first half. A couple of 10-0 runs, a 7-0 run, a 4-0 run, and now a personal foul whistled against. Sid Colson, who has a look on her face like, what?
That's exactly what that look looks like.
Alicia Gray. Oh my. She's got 15.
That was deep.
Sid Colson just lost the handle. She wants to think about it for a second. She appears to be okay.
Well, Team Sims didn't come out for a while to start this quarter, so I'm sure Odyssey was in at halftime, putting a plan together and lighting a fire under her team, saying, guys, let's go. We got to get a quarter win.
She and facilitator Simone Augustus. Nas Hillman having a great day at the office, already with 18 points. Odyssey leaves it short. Cloud with the rebound and is on the run. Jasmine Walker thought about the three. Defended by Kirsten Bell. Baseline goes Alicia Gray. She's got 17 points.
Well, and that, ooh.
That was pretty. Oh, come on, Kirsten, you gotta finish that.
That was nice.
You just took an assist off the board. Cloud triple on the way. Off the mark, one of the foul call didn't get it. Here comes Odyssey Sims with one to beat. Floater off the window. One of the personal foul didn't get the call, but will take the bucket. as Sims now has 16. Cloud goes flying. Cloud looked up at the official. Blanca Burns like, what are you looking at? Blanca Burns, Sheree Mitchell, Tim Green, our officiating crew. And it's always entertaining when Tosh Cloud and Ty Young are on the same team working the refs.
It's fun for who?
It's fun for me.
It's not fun for the refs, I promise you.
Look, they're earning a paycheck. Let's not get it twisted. So Naz Hillman with a smile on her face as she completes the three-point play.
I enjoy it. It's entertaining.
Right? Odyssey Sims through the double team. Why not? Sims has 16. Right now, Team Hillman with a 4-point lead in this quarter. If Team Sims can stay tethered and just win a quarter, that is really going to help Odyssey's bid to stay in that top spot.
That is such a smart vet play by Tasha Cloud. She realized that Sid Colson had switched onto Naz Hillman, and instead of her taking the shot, she looked at Naz and said, post up. Gets her the ball, Naz going to the free throw line.
Naz gets that first free throw to go. Standing 6'2", but she plays so much bigger than that, Cheryl.
It's all about effort and heart and want to, and she has all of those things.
She also has 23 points to lead all scorers. So now the advantage is 6 in the quarter for Team Hillman. Carson saw some daylight and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Essence got a little pep in her step today. Nice little shot fake at the three-point line to put it on the floor and get to the hole.
She has been in double figures 2 times. And what's more important about that is the fact that she is now playing in her 9th game this season. She was limited to just 8 games all of last season due to injury. So it's like you say, it's just great to see her healthy and out there.
And it's unfortunate that this is the last week because she's just getting to the point where her body feels good. She looks good. She's like, oh no, let's go another 5 weeks.
Right, right. I can't think of a WNBA team that couldn't use her veteran leadership, the fact that she knows how to win. Every time she's worn a mic, she's saying the right things, she's talking, she's moving, all of it. Pass just off the fingertips of Hillman. Odyssey Sims trying to outrun the defense. Are you kidding me? Sims has 18.
Wow.
She literally outran the D.
I don't know how she got that up.
I don't know how Cloud didn't get a whistle. Oh, the no look from Bell to Colson. A little Vegas to Vegas action. And just like that, it's a 1-point lead for Team Hillman here in the 3rd quarter. Would this be the quarter that Odyssey Sims can finally get a quarter win on the day?
Cindy, to your point, what does Odyssey need to do? When we said she needs help, players have stepped up to help.
Taj Cole says, don't think you got a lead or can take one right now. I'm going to hit a 3. Sid Colson, come on.
Yes, ma'am, Sid.
So Odyssey is getting the help she's been wanting for the first couple quarters. It's just a 2-point lead for Naz Hillman and company here in the 3rd quarter. Alicia Gray, terrific defense by Carson. Odyssey Sims stripped by the captain Naz Hillman. Cole comes up with it. Carson, 2-on-1. Alicia Gray cleaning up her own mess.
Padding her stats. Padding her stats.
Gray's got 19. Colson. Carson, triple. Oh, she knew it when she let it go.
The net barely moved on that shot.
She's into double figures with a dozen, and just like that, it's a 1-point edge again for Team Hillman with 5.5 to go. They're gonna get India Jones for the personal foul. Not quite sure what she was swiping at, but let's take a look at Odyssey work.
I know what Odyssey Sims is doing. She is eating and going to work, splitting two people. I don't even know how she got that shot off.
I don't either. And it's not like Alicia Gray isn't an elite defender. We had our 2023 all-defensive team named today, and whose name is on it? Alicia Gray, Tosh Cloud, Jordan Canada, Lexi Hull, and Ty Young. So she is facing two defenders in this game from that list, and is still finding a way. In the lane, leaves it short. Jasmine Walker is there for the rebound. Sims saves it, but it's saved to the blue team. Walker getting ahead to Gray. Gray trying to make the pass. The ball goes out of bounds, but it will stay with Team Hillman. So Hillman has the lead by 1 in this third quarter. We're back in just a bit.
This is an amazing piece of work right here. This is amazing art. You have something that's representative of being unlimited. There are unlimited interpretations of this piece of art. And it almost looked like organized chaos, which is life in itself. It's about all the tiny brushstrokes that you make throughout time in order to get to that end result. And what you end up with is something beautiful. So shout out to the artist. I love it. I feel like an art geek right now. And this is dope, man. See, Athletes Unlimited, always doing dope things. It's the place to be.
The medal is celebratory, and you have full artist license. Just make it beautiful. So it all started with wanting to use used material, and we thought, let's use used balls. Thinking, well, how can I have the metal interact or collaborate with the ball material? The ball then inspired the shape. It needed to take the curvature of the ball. Handmade objects are imperfect. The reality is the machine bends it, the machine warps it. I'm hand polishing, hand hammering. It's machine and handcraft. They're 4.75 inches in diameter, which makes it like a Wonder Woman medal, and also big enough to hold its own on a wall, like as if it's a plaque.
Sorry, that's inappropriate. All right, scratch that one. I should have just forwarded that to AU like this is a text, right? Shouldn't it be? No?
Welcome back to Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops, where we're taking a look at some softball here. Tori Vidalis is an athlete that has played all 3 championship seasons as well as the AUX season. Now she's on the softball player executive committee, 2-time Texas A&M All-American. You played in the Olympics, was it, for Team Mexico? And we are very, very excited to have her here. A native of Houston, made the trip to Dallas. Tori Vidalis, thank you so much for joining us. Now, I know that you have the AUX season coming up pretty soon. For those who don't know, what is it?
Yeah, so AUX is just really an opportunity to give players a chance to play more softball, right? It's a 2-week condensed season, so it's a lot of softball very quickly, but it's a great way to kind of come off the electricity, the energy from the College World Series. A lot of great college softball players. You'll probably see them in the league this year. the draft is coming soon, so stay tuned. See if your favorite college softball player is going to be in AUX this season.
Amazing. Now, exciting news for AU softball. Where are we going to be able to watch it in the upcoming season?
So it's actually really huge for us. You're going to be able to watch on ESPN platforms and really just, again, taking that momentum from college softball, one of the most watched sports on ESPN. And so really taking that momentum from the college season into AUX, being able to just flip on your TV at home, sitting on the couch, not having to go on a witch hunt to find the game. So it's huge for us to be able to just click on the TV and turn it to your favorite sports network, and college softball and pro softball is right there for you.
Amazing. Now, because you have been with AU softball since the very beginning, since 2020, you did all three championship seasons so far, the first AUX season. What is the growth that you have seen from AUX softball with your time as a part of it?
Really, the growth has been exponential, especially from, I think, what we've gotten in the past. I think AU has really stepped up to the plate and treated us like professionals and what we deserve to get as female athletes. And so it's amazing to be a part of a league that really takes care of you, your health, your well-being, your mental, everything, and really just wants to put a good product out on the field for the viewers and for us athletes ourselves.
Now, with this being your first time that you've seen AU hoops in person, what is your impression?
Honestly, I'm juiced. I'm ready to get on the court and play. I didn't realize how much contact it was, being so close, how fast they're moving, so explosive. I'm like, dang, my 8th grade A team wouldn't hang with this, but I'm going to hold on to my 8th grade A team experience. But these girls, athletic, crazy.
You're so funny because I'm over here, I'm like, I'm so cold, and you're like, oh, I'm not, because I'm juiced and I'm hyped up, I'm in the game.
I think it's the adrenaline. I'm sitting courtside, I'm like, okay, yeah, threes. I'm getting into the basketball terminology. I'm with it, I'm ready. Put me in as a bench player next year. I'll be the hype girl on the bench.
I love it. And wait, you have to tell us, you said that there's a player here that you feel a connection with. Tell us who it is and why.
My girl, Sydney Colson, both Aggies, both from Houston, player executive committee. We're really from there. I've got to bring it back from last year, so.
You are basically an AU basketball player as well.
In another life, yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Tori Vidalis, thank you so much for joining me here. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sydney and Cheryl, sending it back to you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you, Mary Luz. Lots of effort and energy from Team Sims as Odyssey Sims and Company have given Team Hillman a dose of their own medicine, double teaming the basketball and creating some chaos and turnovers. As a result, Odyssey Sims and her group have a lead here in the third quarter by 2 points as they try to get their captain a quarter win. Tosh Cloud for 3 off the mark. Battle for the rebound won by India Jones as it was tipped by Bell. A great opportunity for number 99 and crew to add to their lead in the quarter. Vital for Odyssey Sims to win a quarter. And she earns a trip to the free throw line as Taj Cole can't believe it. Cheryl, you're shaking your head. Why?
Well, from the angle that we have in these lovely seats, I didn't see the foul.
Okay, we are courtside, so I just want to
challenging it. So
I want to give some context to how lovely and lucky we are.
So listen, I wanted to go back to the interview that Mary Luz did. Now, this is definitely not your 8th grade A team basketball.
Ooh, no, ma'am.
Far from it. But I loved her saying, "I just put me in, coach.
Right?
I want to play. I feel like I'm in the action."
You love that.
Yeah.
It's an 8-0 run by Team Sims. Big part of the reason why they have the lead in the fourth quarter is 21-17. Forget the game score right now. We're all about the quarter. And Odyssey Sims trying to hang on to the top spot on the leaderboard. Her team has to win her quarters to help her get closer to a championship. And Dia Jones understands the assignment.
Yeah, that's nice. Real nice. Good pass by Odyssey and Dia Jones. Nice head fake. And Cindy, that's a way that you get back in the game. If your shots aren't falling, pick up your defense.
So Cloud goes flying and earns a trip to the free throw line. Odyssey Sims wants to have a discussion with the referee about the foul call, but it will be Cloud going to the stripe, where she has just been almost perfection, shooting 90% on the season. Cloud completing the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And just like that, the Sims lead is down to 3. Kristen Bellick getting set to check in for Team Sims. Destiny Walker gets it back to Colson. Odyssey trying to get people to move without the basketball. Walker all alone. Defense collapses. Rebound put back by Jones. And Dia answering the call, coming off her first double-double in AU. That was on Wednesday when she scored 10 points, had 11 rebounds.
Opportunity. Just up. And Dia Jones, nice big body, has a presence in the paint, defensively, offensively.
Got the block and the rebound. That is exactly what Odyssey Sims and company needed. Kirsten Bell with the finish on the block, punching the standard because she's feeling it, and the momentum is all on the side of Team Sims. Tosh Cole reversing, doesn't get it to go. Bell is like, look, I was shoved out of bounds. That's why I didn't hang on to the ball.
She's like, really, ref? And this is a way you can get back in the game. Odyssey to Kirsten Bell. Nice layup. To your point, she says, oh, let me just get this, let me box a little bit.
And Dia Jones getting a well-deserved rest. So $1:37 here in the third quarter of play. Team Sims with the lead. Cole attacking, drawing the whistle. A reminder, tomorrow night, Saturday night, we will get closer to crowning a champion. Athletes Unlimited Basketball continues at 6 p.m. Eastern on CBS Sports Network as Team Harrison takes on Team Hillman. So with Team Harrison playing Team Hillman, that means Odyssey Sims will be in the second game. Yes. So she will know exactly what she needs to do to perhaps retake a lead if she loses it in the first game. It will be a look at the leaderboard at this juncture as Team Sims has their captain Odyssey over the 6,000 point mark and in the lead. Battle for the rebound won by Hillman. A little more than a minute to go here in this third quarter. The lead is 5 for Odyssey Sims and company. Tosh Cloud, oh, that's nice. She's got 13, and just like that, the lead that was once 5 in the quarter is down to 3. In fact, it was as big as 7. And so now, time and score, under a minute to go. Odyssey wanting the great shot, not the good shot. Earning a trip to the free throw line, and it will be an opportunity for an and one. She punches the table. She knows what's on the line.
I feel you, Odyssey. Listen, that was, I'm going to get mine. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, I don't care how many people you want to try and defend me with. It's not enough.
And why is Odyssey balling out like this? Because her baby boy Jaden is here almost every single night. She wants to win in front of him.
That is her why.
Yes.
He is her why.
So Sims on top 30-24 in this quarter. Cloud back to Hillman. Shot clock into single digits. Cloud wanting the screen, skipping it out to Cole. Cole with the clock winding down. Doesn't get the roll. Battle for the rebound won by Sims. Shot clock is off. Odyssey Sims and company can hold the basketball and win this quarter. They are up 30-24. So Odyssey will get on the board with 50 quarter-point wins. And perhaps another basket. Of course, Sims got 28 to lead all scorers. Shot clock is off. This is good if it goes. It does not. Team Hillman is winning this game. Odyssey Sims coming over to the table for a high five. She is feeling it as she gets on the board with that gigantic quarter win. She knew she had to have it and went out and got it. Odyssey going to work. She leads all scorers with 28 points on 10 of 19 shooting. She can feel that championship, y'all.
I just feel like you're such an inspiration to so many people and for so many different reasons. But what advice would you give your younger self?
That's one of the hardest questions, right? I'm not perfect. I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but I feel like I've always been a person that you learn more from your failures and your mistakes than you do from your successes. But through those failures and mistakes, those lessons that you learn make those successes a lot more like enjoyable, right? I think, it's really hard out here for young kids, but especially young women, and then adding on young Black women,
right?
Black and brown women. So just owning that, owning my Blackness, owning being Black is beautiful, Black joy, all those things that I kind of struggled to feel and embrace until I was in my 20s. Really just finding out who I was in my core and owning that.
Well, I appreciate you coming to chat with
appreciate
me, Bob.
you,
You know
I got drool and...
Okay, we'll hug.
Give a hug.
Okay. All right, can I throw this ball to them
You
now?
can throw that ball.
All right, like, launch it?
Yeah, he gonna get it.
Talk a little bit about your swag, though, that you bring.
Cozy comfort. I love just being comfortable with what I'm wearing, especially days that I'm just kind of going to the gym and chilling. I'm gonna put a white tee on. It's hot today.
I didn't get the memo clearly.
You clearly didn't get the memo. It's hot today.
But by any means, you gotta pull the fit off.
You gotta pull the fit off. I feel like I'll pull off the cozy comfort, but just sticking with who I am, I feel like I figured out my style and what I like. And kind of within that, just being myself and owning it. I'm a goofy kid from Broomall. Don't matter how much money we make, like that's just who I'm gonna be.
So talk about a little bit like where you from, like how that plays a part into who you are, and then just being in the city in DC.
Absolutely. I'm from Delaware County, Pennsylvania, Broomall, but that's 20 minutes outside of Philly. So all my basketball was Philly basketball. So I just be telling people I'm from Philly.
Period.
Giving our choices, we using our voices, helping the voiceless. We stand for a cause, not fighting for straws. We changing the laws, we give it our all. It's a bigger picture, we paint the walls. We are unlimited. Look at the game, we changing it all. We unified on the front line for the one time, cause it's one grind, no divide. When we ride, use one voice, then we shine. Stand up now, unannounced. Hold on, hear me.
Oh, I know you're tapping your toes. You've heard it all season long, and now you can add it to your playlist. The 2023 Athletes Unlimited theme song, Every Moment Counts, is available to download or stream right now. It's available on all major platforms. Add it to your Spotify, Tidal, or Apple Music playlist today. Odyssey Sims was a one-woman wrecking crew in the third quarter. She scored 16 of her 28 points in that third quarter to bag that 50 points per player on the leaderboard prize. And how did it impact the leaderboard? Well, Sims, adding to her lead, eclipsed the 6,000 plateau. And now she's increasing her lead over the 2 spot held by Nalissa Smith with 5,948. Odyssey knows exactly what's on the line. And oh, by the way, after outscoring Team Hillman 32-24 in the third quarter, they're only down 11 here as we start the fourth quarter. All of a sudden, the 150 win points are in play, just like that. That lead that was gigantic, as big as 25, Cheryl, for Team Hillman, has gone bye-bye.
Cindy, we've seen crazy comebacks in AU. Last year, this year, Odyssey Sims leading her team. They're never out of the ball game.
And don't tell me she doesn't pass the ball. She has 4 assists tonight, and she has eclipsed 100 dimes this season to lead all of AU.
No. She absolutely passes. But let me just add this.
Yes.
Sometimes your job ain't to pass the ball.
Thank you.
Sometimes your job is to go and get the dub for your team. And Odyssey Sims is cooking right now, and she needs to just go and eat.
99 with the basketball. She sees some daylight, puts it up, gets the roll! Odyssey Sims.
Nah, Odyssey. Listen, when you got it going, you got it going. I have no idea how that went in. Oh my.
Sims, for a 5th time this season, has hit the 30-point plateau. 5 times she's done it. And now we have what appears to be a review, as Team Hillman is saying that Odyssey was not fouled on that attack to the rim. So let's check in with our replay official. She is Lolly Signs. Lolly, what do you have?
Hi, ladies. Okay, so what we have is the blue team is challenging this call, this foul call. So we'll take a look at it and get back.
Okay, so the foul originally called on the captain, Naz Hillman, against her opposing captain, Odyssey Sims. I mean, I get that Hillman saying she wasn't attacking, but just still in the way.
I really don't see the foul.
Okay.
I think Odyssey, like, she's just started falling and Naz just ran right by.
But why did she fall?
Well, I think she just slipped.
She's pushed with the body?
Okay.
Perhaps? I don't know. I'm not a replay referee.
Me either. I count the bucket. That's all I know.
That the bucket was beautiful. And it gives Odyssey Sims her 5th. Count them 5. You need all fingers on one hand. Hello. Make it your left hand in honor of Odyssey. She's got 30 for a 5th time this season. Let's check back in with our replay official, Lolly Signs.
Okay, ladies, we have an unsuccessful. She did get her before she started going up. So great call, ladies.
All right, thanks so much, Lolly. Well, you know, look, she fell down, so that's my only thing. But it created the awesome shot, so look, I'll take it either way. So unsuccessful challenge by Naz Hillman and company. And now the lead that was once 25 is down to 7 for Team Hillman. And Odyssey Sims has a chance at the free throw line to cut into that lead. There are only 2 players on the roster wearing gold in double figures. They are Essence Carson with 12 and Odyssey Sims with 13.
Well, just back to the whole passing part. She's going to find the player that needs to have the ball when she has it in her hands. But 100%. She's so incredibly talented, and just, the girl is good.
She's 31 points good and counting. We have a 2-possession game, advantage Team Hillman. Walker puts it on the deck, up and in. Jasmine Walker with just her 4th point today. Very quiet.
She's been really quiet.
Right? I mean, she has been lighting it up like a Christmas tree these last 2 weeks. That pass came in hot, a little too spicy for Kirsten Bell.
That was a good look.
It was a great look. You have to be ready around the basket when Odyssey has the ball on the string at the top of the key, right? So the lead is 8 for Team Hillman. Tosh Cloud going to work, kicking it back to Lexi Brown. Brown quickly defended by Sims. Shot clock into single digits. Brown, 3 on the way, is good. Smile on the face of Lexi. Odyssey Sims stops, pops, and hits. She's got 33.
She is nice like that.
The lead is 2 in this quarter for Team Sims. Bellick, body in Hillman, and they call the foul a late whistle.
Well, you talk about being quiet. Lexi Brown has been quiet too, but she said, don't forget about me. And Odyssey Sims, we cannot talk about her enough. Just a 3-level score, 3s, pull-ups, taking it to the hole. Odyssey Sims is nice.
Lexi Brown has 10 points. Her captain, Naz Hillman, now has 24 to go along with 9 rebounds, as Naz is chasing a 7th double-double. She's got double-doubles in 2 of her last 3 games. And I tell you what, Nas, since she has become a captain in week 2, those numbers have just gone through the roof. She only averaged single digits, like 9-ish points per game wise in week 1.
Right?
Yeah.
And that was week 1.
Yeah, but since then, it's like 19 a game. So ball goes out of bounds. Odyssey Sims says, no, I want to review this. She thinks Odyssey Sims wants to review this play. She thinks it is gold basketball. Sims with the tie game here in this fourth quarter. Each team has 7 points, and her team is only down 85-74 in the game. There you see Sims leading everybody on the points leaderboard with 6,251. Woo, what a game.
That took us like 15 seconds, more than that, like 20. We had like people, they would get the first part and then forget a later part, but we did good. I think it was a good product, finished product. I wish in another life that I wish in this life I had been a dancer. I feel like it's so cool to be able to just like hear counts and like get stuff so quickly. Like it takes me a minute, but once again, I've never been a dancer. But like Izzy can dance. We got people on the team who can dance. I don't think anybody's been like a trained dancer. Just, something to make sure you also having fun while we're out here playing basketball together and competing. Like it was just a cool little thing to do. We got a dancing group. We'll probably be dancing all week. It's March Madness, the big dance. All right, fans, so you can find me on Instagram at Sid J. Colson. Tune in all season. But for behind the scenes looks, watch my IG, because I will be back on live.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum. We are tied at 7 points apiece here in the fourth quarter, and we've just had a replay challenge. Let's check in with our replay official, Lolly Signs. What's the verdict, Lolly?
Okay, ladies, we have a successful challenge. It did go off of blue, and it's going to be Gold's ball coming back.
All right, Lolly, thanks so much for that. The captain was emphatic that this was the correct call. Put up that replay signal as quickly as she could. You see there Odyssey Sims demanding a replay, and it does appear to go off blue. So an opportunity for Odyssey Sims and company to add to its lead here in the quarter and create a lead rather in the quarter and cut into the lead held by Team Hillman right now, 85-74. Odyssey looking to improve to 9 up and 5 down as a captain this season. Came through with 16 of her points in that third quarter to win the quarter for Team Gold. Tosh Cloud doesn't like the call, and Odyssey says she was shooting the basketball, so some discussion there. Let's check in with Mary Lou's Cook.
Well, Odyssey Sims was certainly feeling really good after she won that captain's challenge. Instantly, she yelled out, she said, I know what I'm talking about. She said, I trust me, pointing at herself, and then did a little happy dance. So she is feeling good over there. Look for her to carry some momentum into the rest of this fourth quarter.
So Odyssey could not, as good as she is feeling, convince anybody that she was shooting the basketball. So ball out of bounds on the side. Bell's three is in and out. Hillman with the rebound. Man, that ball did everything but fall. So
good when she let it go.
Team Hillman on top, trying to take advantage of the mismatch between Walker and Colson. Jasmine Walker with the height advantage, heads way back beyond the three-point line on the out of bounds. Tosh inbounding. Try to get it inside to Gray and does. So now Team Hillman has the lead in the quarter. Oop, take that back. We're tied again in the fourth quarter. Bell with the nice leak out. And who found her?
The PG, Odyssey Sims. Oh, that's tight.
Okay, Tosh.
Okay, Tosh.
She's got 15. The lead is 13 for Team Hillman in this game. Carson, triple. No, Hillman with the rebound. Hillman with a 7th double-double on the season as she's got 25 and 11. Inside to the captain, that's Silky.
Nice little slip screen by Nas. Alicia Gray doing a great job of finding her.
Now Odyssey Sims and company needs to score just to keep pace. Odyssey can't get the bunny to go. And here comes Team Hillman up by 4 in the quarter. Gray. She's got 23.
Finishing with the right hand. She said, I don't always go left, y'all.
Bellick loses the handle out of bounds. A couple of disastrous possessions in a row for Team Sims. A reminder, to celebrate Champions Weekend, we're giving you 50% off the Unlimited Club. You can sign up now for just $10 to vote for MVP and help crown our 2023 champion. Head to auprosports.com/membership and use Champions50 to join the Unlimited Club today. It's a 6-0 run for Team Hillman, and that is why Team Sims has called timeout. So we want to let you know that we are planting a forest again here in season 2. For every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is committed to planting 10 trees. Heading into this week, 3,620 trees have been committed. And thanks to Aspiration's support, they're going in the ground and they are helping the environment. So far, Team Hillman has hit 9 triples and Team Sims has hit a trio of them. In fact, all coming off the hands of one Essence Carson. Hello. Jasmine Walker, 3 on the way. Short. Carson gets it ahead to Colson. Pull up 3. Battle for the rebound. Boy, and Dia Jones is working hard tonight. Walker almost lost the handle. Cloud calling for the basketball and for calm. The lead for Team Hillman in this fourth quarter has grown to 6. Colson picking pockets. Puts the ball ahead and goes flying into the stands. This is a couple of PEC members. And Colson, tough to see at that angle. Quickly, the training staff heads out. Our head athletics trainer is Natalie Trotter, checking on Colson, who really had nowhere to go once she lost her footing. And so many folks sitting courtside supporting Athletes Unlimited basketball. Nas Hillman, the captain for the opposing team, overlooking as well. Cloud helping her friend and fellow PEC member up. You love to see that. Credit to Natalie Trotter's training staff here at Athletes Unlimited, taking care of all 44 of our elite hoopers. And Colson appears to be okay. And now we are going to have an official review to see if this was more than just a regular foul. So let's take a look at these replays, Cheryl, now that we've seen Sid Colson get up.
I mean, it's a basketball play. It's just unfortunate that she went down. The good thing is she got back up. And Tasha's not that type of a player.
No.
She went for all ball, and she was right there with Sid, making sure that she was okay.
And Tosh was lucky in the fact that she was in front of the standard, so that padding stopped her momentum.
Yeah.
But there was nothing to stop Colson.
No, and Tasha immediately went over to Sid and just stayed there with her to make sure that she was okay.
And I love the presence of mind of the opposing captain. Naz Hillman didn't leave either. She was fantastic. Let's check in with our replay official. She is Lolly Signs. Lolly, what do we have?
Hey, ladies, you're exactly right. That's a basketball play. Common foul. It's just unfortunate, you know, what happened. But you guys are good. Whenever you want to become referee, I'll take it.
Ooh. But I tell you what, Cheryl Swoops, I bet there are some referees that would love to see you out there for a little get back.
I'm probably going to just stay over here.
Okay, that's fine with me. I love working alongside. Colson, nothing wrong with that shot. She gets that first free throw to go. She's now got 7 points to go along with 6 dimes. Colson has just been hooping the last couple of weeks. Had an AU career high 24 points last week, and in fact in week 4 averaged 17 points a game along with more than 6 assists. Taking a look at the score by quarter. And right now it's Team Hillman leading this fourth quarter by 4, 15-11. Odyssey Sims and company won the third quarter, and the 50 points per player that go along with that, 32-24. Thanks to a gigantic 16 points from Odyssey Sims in that third quarter. Jasmine Walker's not going to miss from there. And so the lead in the quarter goes up to 6. Under 5 minutes to go. Taking a look at the live leaderboard, where Odyssey Sims is in the top spot. And Dia Jones with the nice finish at the cup, as Odyssey Sims and company down by 4 in this quarter still have an opportunity to win this quarter and help Odyssey's quest to win the championship. We will crown a champion at the end of tomorrow night's doubleheader. Odyssey Sims might wake up for a 12th time during this season as the #1 points getter. What do you think as we head into the final day of play tomorrow, Cheryl?
Well, I think Odyssey Sims hurt us, and she has gone to work. So she's separated herself a little, but Naz Hillman sitting right there, third place. Depending on what happens with this game, she could very easily find herself in the second spot if she stops getting points deducted.
Quick -10.
And Alyssa Smith. It's going to be a battle on Saturday to see who finishes in that top spot. But Odyssey Sims is absolutely making a name for herself for that top spot.
And again, folks, she has been the leading scorer and assist leader the entire way.
And I will say this, Izzy sitting in that 4th spot at 53-38. Had she not gotten ejected from game 1?
Picked up a couple of flagrants.
Yeah, she also could have found herself in maybe 2nd, 3rd spot.
Jasmine Walker adding to the Team Hillman lead as they are trying to create separation, help their captain with the point totals, and keep Odyssey Sims from earning points. the strategy in play as we head into the day where we will crown a champion. And Dia Jones earning a trip to the free throw line. With 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play, the lead for Team Hillman grows. It's up to 22-13, so 9. And Dia Jones trying to cut into that. The quarter point's so vital. It was gigantic for Odyssey Sims to come back and provide 16 points in the quarter, no less, so she could win that third quarter of play and at least get those 50 win points to help her massive scoring night at the office, where she is at 33 points and counting, just 4 off of her AU career high of 37. Jones can't hit the second. So with 3 minutes to go, I want to shout out Media Relations Manager Eric Rue. He is my cheat code. He provides everything statistically that both Cheryl and I need to prepare for games. And Dia Jones making a brutal mistake by stepping on the end line and turning the basketball back over to Team Hillman. Also want to thank Rob Carolla. He is my statistician sitting right next to me. And if I sound smart on TV, he's a big part of the reason why. Well, he and Cheryl Swoops. Those two combined, I'm anchored on either side by greatness. It's kind of awesome.
I mean, you ain't too bad yourself, CB.
You know, I tell you what. Danny McRae has checked in, trying to defend Walker, and Jasmine has the advantage there. She's now into double figures with 10, so all kinds of balance for Team Hillman as they eclipse the century mark, now leading 104-81. Odyssey Sims has 35.
I don't know how she gets some of those shots off in traffic.
Between
2 and 3
defenders. It's not like the blue jerseys aren't playing defense. Naz Hillman almost had her third 3 of the game. I was about to pass out. Oh my gosh. And so, Team Hillman, she went down with that missed 3. She just missed going into second place. That's how the positive plays impact you and the negative plays take things away. Odyssey Sims just 2 points away from her career high. Battle for the rebound. Sims comes away with it. Odyssey ahead to Carson. Ooh, Danny McRae walking the tightrope. Carson calling for the screen around Jasmine Walker, but doesn't get the roll. Man, that was a swift move.
That was a great take by Carson.
Buck and a half to go. The lead is 10 in the quarter for Team Hillman. So if you look at Hillman at 5,914 points, winning this quarter will make her pass Team Smith's captain, Melissa Smith. So that's how vital the quarter wins are. And then we're gonna tack on 150 points for winning the game. So when we all wake up tomorrow, it'll be Odyssey Sims in first place, but not by very much, because not only will Hillman move up into the 2 spot, she might get MVP award consideration as well. So that lead could be oh so snug when we settle things and crown a champion tomorrow, right here from Fair Park Coliseum. Alicia Gray earning a trip to the free throw line. And Gray now has moved up to the 8th spot. Her consistent play has just been a thing of beauty this AU season.
Well, and on both ends of the floor, I think we talk a lot about what she can do offensively, being a 3-level scorer, shoot the 2, the 3, taking it to the hole. But defensively, Alicia Gray is a problem, and always steps up and accepts the challenge of guarding the other team's best player.
100%. Big part of the reason why she was voted to the 2023 All-Defensive Team here at Athletes Unlimited. She joins Jordan Canada, Tosh Cloud, Lexi Hull, and Ty Young. Those votes were coming through players, facilitators, and UC club members as well. Everybody voting on the defensive team. And from that 5, we will crown a Defensive Player of the Year. Who's got that nod in your mind, Cheryl?
Well, I mean, there were probably a couple of players I was surprised that was left off of that list. I mean, Teresa Plaisance with 19 blocks on the season leads everybody in blocks.
Right.
To me, I think she deserved a nod. I'm going to put Izzy on that defensive team.
Yes.
And Crystal Bradford.
Yep. I agree wholeheartedly. They've all been outstanding on the defensive end. But I guess because we've been such a guard-heavy league all way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And so who do I vote for Defensive Player of the Year?
Yes. Time winding down.
I'm gonna give it to Lexi Hall.
Okay. And Alicia Gray's shot doesn't fall at the buzzer. Her team was enticing her to take it. She did. She finishes with 27 as Team Hillman finishes off the fourth quarter in a flurry, picking up an extra 50 quarter win points and also winning 150 points per player for winning the game 109-86. Athletes Unlimited Basketball is brought to you by the Air National Guard. To learn how you can serve your way, head to goang.com. That's what's up for grabs. The gold medal to finish in first place and to etch your name into the Book of Unlimited. Here is how things stand after tonight's game without the MVP votes totaled. Odyssey Sims back on top where she started the day with 6,275 points. Cheryl, your reaction to where this leaderboard is right now?
Saturday is going to be very interesting. Naz Hillman, if she can receive, especially the 90 first place MVP vote, she is going to put herself in a very good position going into tomorrow night.
100%, because 90 on top of 114 gets things very snug to Odyssey Sims. So that is what we are looking for. Speaking of Naz Hillman, who, oh, by the way, came through with 30 points and 12 rebounds for her 7th double-double of the season. She's joined by our Mary Lou's Cook right now.
My goodness, a monster double-double for you tonight, Naz. Your team now moves to 2-0, only one game left of the season. How are you feeling heading into Saturday?
I'm feeling really good. I mean, very different games. Last one we had to come back, and this one we had to keep steady. And I liked what we did in both of those games. Really proud of my team, being able to adjust to whatever is thrown at them.
Knowing that you're able to do both of those, you're able to pull out a win in either kind of situation, what kind of confidence does that give you in your team heading into tomorrow?
It gives a lot of confidence, knowing that we're level-headed, but also that, you know, we're ready to fight back at any given time. And I guess we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I guess it'll be one of those or somewhere in the middle, but just very confident that whatever it comes down to, my team will be able to pull it out.
Now, this win was the largest margin of victory that you've had as a captain this season. How are you going to utilize that kind of momentum heading into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think just taking what worked for us. Obviously, the purple team is different than the gold team and different from the orange team. So you have to take everything with a grain of salt, but pick out those little things that you did well and then go from there.
Looking forward to tomorrow. You've moved into the number 2 spot, I'm sure, with your performance tonight. Are you thinking about the leaderboard? I know that we've talked about it, but tomorrow's Saturday night and a champion is going to be crowned. Are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking about getting 3 wins. I really want that win tomorrow, and everything will fall into place from there.
A team player and a great captain. Congratulations, Naz.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, back to you.
Thanks so much as Naz Hillman improves to 7 up and 4 down as a captain this season and creeping oh so close to that number 1 spot on the leaderboard. Once again, our final score, Team Hillman 109 and Team Sims 86. Be sure to join us tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on CBS Sports Network as Team Harrison takes on Team Hillman. For Cheryl Swoops, Mary Lou's Cook, and our entire crew, I am Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for watching on the WNBA's League Pass and the Women's Sports Network. Good night from Dallas. We'll see you tomorrow.